Hi dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So today we are going to start chapter number 1 of An Alien Hand for class 7th English book. So let's start. Uh, so the name of the chapter is The Tiny Teacher. Okay, so name the smallest insect you have seen and is the wisest. The Is it the fly? No, it isn't. Is it the mosquito? No, not the mosquito. Then it must be the worm. No one of these. It is an ant, the commonest, the smallest but the wisest insect. The story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. But people have kept ants as pets and have watered and watched their daily behavior closely. So, we know a number of facts about this tiny, hardworking, and intelligent creature. An ant uses its feelers or antennae to talk to others ants by passing messages through them. Watch a row of ants moving up or down the wall. Each ant greets all the others coming from the opposite direction by touching their feelers. So the meaning of this paragraph says that you have to just name the smallest insect that you have seen and is also the wisest. Is it the fly? No, it is not. Is it the mosquito? No. Then it must be the worm. So then the one says, no one of these. It is the insect, the story of an ant's. It is the ant, the commonest, the smallest, but the wisest insect. Okay, then the story of the ant's life sound almost untrue, but the people have kept ants as their pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. So we get to know a number of facts about these tiny, hardworking, and intelligent creatures. An ant uses its feelers or antenna to talk to other ants by passing messages through them. Means the ants, like these, are its antennas that help ant to pass message through their friends or any relative or the one. Watch a row of ants moving up or down the wall, just like this. The ants are walking down. Each ant greets all the other coming from the opposite direction. Like this is coming from, these ants are coming from this side and these are coming from this side. So it means they are greeting them. Uh, each ant greets all the others coming the opposite direction by touching their feelers. These are the feelers. There are many kinds of ants. The commonest among them are the black or red ones. We have seen them since we were children, but haven't paid enough attention to them. Where do they live? In their comfortable homes called nests or ankles. Each has hundreds of little rooms and passages. In some of these rooms, the queen and ant lays eggs. Others are nurseries for the young ones called grubs. Workers have their reserved quarters. They spend most of their time searching for food. Some rooms serve as the storehouses for the food. Soldiers have separate barracks. No worker has ever tried to live in a soldier's house. No soldier has ever gone out searching for food. No worker, soldier, or cleaner has ever harmed a grub. So you see, an ant's life is very peaceful, and each does its share of work intelligently and bravely, and never fights with other members of the group. So now it's a turn for comprehension check. Let's start doing. The story of an ant's life sounded almost untrue. The italicized phrase means highly exaggerated, too remarkable to be true, not based on facts. What? So the correct answer for this is too remarkable to be true. Okay. Next question says complete the following sentences. An ant is the smallest. So, uh, an ant is the smallest, the the commonest, the commonest, and the wisest insect. Okay. Next, we know a number of facts about an ant's life because people people have kept ants as as pets and have watched their their daily behavior closely. Their daily behavior closely. Okay. Next, this question says, in what ways ants life peaceful? But here is the story that we have to read. Then it's the comprehension check after it. Okay. So the answer for this is, an ant's life is peaceful because each ant does its share of work intelligently and bravely and never fights with other members of the group. So let me just write the answer. An ant an ant's life is peaceful. Ant's life is peaceful because each ant does its share of work intelligently. You can just write intelligently and bravely. Bravely and never fights with other members of the group. Okay, it's done. Now it's time to read the story. Okay, are you ready? Great job. The queen is the mother of the entire population of the colony. It lives for about 15 years and has a pair of wings but bites them off after its wedding flight. This flight takes place on a hot summer day. The queen leaves the nest and goes out to meet a male ant or drone high up in the air. On its return to earth, it gets rid of its wings and then does nothing but lays eggs. Okay. Eggs hatch and grubs come out. Soldiers guard them, workers feed and clean them, and also carry them about daily for airing, exercise, and sunshine. 2 or 3 weeks later, grubs become cocoons and lie without food or activity for 3 weeks more. Then the cocoons break and perfect ants appear. Now it's time for hatching and training. New ants learn their duties from old ants as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. After a few weeks training, the small ants are ready to go out into the big world of work. An anthill is a home not only for ants but also for some other creatures, beetles, lizards, breeds of ants, and the green fly. Why do ants want these alien creatures to live in their nests? For several reasons. Some give off smell pleasant to the ant senses. Other give sweet juices, and some are just pets or planting like cats and dogs to human beings. The green fly is the ant's cow. The ant trained it to give honeydew like milk with a touch of their antenna. Their milk is just as we milk the cow. Have humans learned as much as ants have? Perhaps they have, but they haven't put their learning to good use. They may still learn a few things from this tiny teacher: hard work, sense of duty and discipline, cleanliness, care for the young ones, and above all, a firm loyalty to the land where they live. Okay, so it's time for comprehension check. How long does it take for a grub to become a complete ant? So, it after 2 or 3 weeks. After the line that is that is mentioned here is okay. It was. So the answer for the first question is after 2 or 3 weeks. I'm writing here. After 2 or 3 weeks. After 2 or 3 weeks, a grub becomes a cocoon. After another 3 weeks, the cocoon breaks and a complete ant appears. Okay, so this is the answer. After 2 or 3 weeks, a girl becomes a cocoon. After another 3 weeks, the cocoon breaks a complete ant appears. Okay, so this is the answer. I'm giving you 5 seconds to write down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Why do the worker ant carry the grubs about? So, the answer is the worker ant carry the grubs about daily for airing, exercise, and sunshine. So this is the answer for it. The worker ant carry the girls about daily for airing, exercises, and sunshine. So I'm giving you 5 seconds again to write down the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay. What job are new ants trained for? Okay, so answer is the new ants are trained trained for as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. The answer is the new ants are trained as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. So, giving you 5 seconds to write down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Let's move forward. Name some other creatures that live in anthills. So, some other creatures that live in anthills are beetles, lizard, breeds of ants, and the green fly. Green fly. Okay. Giving you 5 seconds to write down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Next, mention 3 things we can learn from the tiny teacher. Give reasons for choosing these items. So, answer is 3 things we can learn from the tiny teacher as senses of duty and discipline, cleanliness and loyalty to the land where they live. These are the qualities that most humans lack. Okay. Next is exercise. Discuss the following topics in groups. So you can do and your class. Next question 2. Soldiers live in barrack and birds live in nests. Much like a snake that rests in a hole. To sleep except in a stable. And a dog lives well, mind you, only in a kennel. Kennel, kennel. Okay. To say hi to an ant, if you will, you may have to climb an anthill. Anthill. So your chapter number 1 is completed. So thank you for watching, and for more such, kindly just follow. Thank you.